keep the music playing.
From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. The suspect in Tuesday's standoff on Interstate 35 in Temple has been identified. It's 44-year-old Gul Azizi. He was arrested on a misdemeanor charge for fleeing from police. After his arrest, officers learned that he was originally from Afghanistan and only spoke Dari. Now, the police chief says officers were called out to the southbound lanes of Interstate 35 around 6:45 p.m. because of a reckless driver. We're told they tried to pull the vehicle over. However, the driver did not stop and enter the Temple city limits. Authorities say the driver refused to get out of the vehicle. Temple PD was at the scene and helped get the driver out. And a group of Central Texas law enforcement agencies tracked down and arrested a Falls County fugitive. Trey Tepp was taken into custody yesterday in Nolanville on a slew of charges, including burglary, violating a protective order, and assault. The Falls County Sheriff's Office thanked the McLennan County SO and the U.S. Marshals Lone Star Fugitive Task Force and also the Nolanville Police Department. From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
Central Texas's weather is changing for the colder. Today, a cold front has mostly already pushed its way on through, which is going to really help to keep those temperatures suppressed. We still do have some scattered showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder that'll be pushing through during the early parts of our morning. Mainly near and east of I-35 is where that rain will be, ending by mid-morning today. We'll see pretty much cloudy skies throughout the day, although some late-day sunshine is going to be possible for some of us. Upper 40s and low 50s without sunshine, low to mid-50s if you do see some sunshine. We do have a cold front that's passed through today. That'll give us a cold day tomorrow. Upper 20s and low 30s in the morning, low to mid 40s in the afternoon. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Transform your workspace with Hanomi Ergonomics. From adjustable chairs to standing desks, we provide solutions for comfort and productivity, whether at home or in the office. Improve your posture, reduce strain, and work smarter. Visit us at hanomi.co today. That's HINOMI.co today. Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your tastes. Experience the joy of surprises. Subscribe today at mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com. Unlock your full potential with On It, your go-to for premium supplements, fitness gear, and wellness essentials. Whether you're training hard, recovering faster, or just looking to feel your best, On It has the tools you need to perform at your peak. Visit Onnit, that's ONNIT.com, and elevate your mind, body, and spirit today. At Rolls Rolla, we don't just sell wallpaper, we create cohesive, cozy spaces. Our deep understanding of design means every pattern, color, and texture is carefully chosen to complement your home. Plus, we use advanced technology and water-based inks for vibrant, eco-friendly prints, ensuring a healthier environment. Visit rollsrolla.com to transform your space today. That's ROLLSROLLA.com today. At Tusain's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com. Ready to bring your vision to life? At Small Rig, every idea, design, and product is inspired by you, the creator. With our industry-first under co-design mode and the Dream Rig free customization project, we unite with global creators to turn big dreams into reality. Whether it's a cage rig or mount, Small Rig's versatile gear is built to elevate your craft. Small Rig, where your creativity meets our innovation. Go to smallrig.com.
Calling all Marvel fans, get Marvel Unlimited
comes
and
up on
unlock over
Washington,
30,000 comics featuring your favorite heroes and iconic stories, all available to read anytime, anywhere. Whether you're into classic tales or the latest adventures, there's something for everyone. Don't miss out. Head to marvel.com/unlimited today and start your Marvel journey now. At Angel Bliss, we believe every parent's journey is a beautiful adventure. Our mission is to make it joyful and stress-free with thoughtful, safe, and innovative products. Born from a love for family, we promise peace of mind for parents and comfort for babies. From playtime to bedtime, every Angel Bliss product is designed with care, reliability, and a style to nurture the special bond between parent and child. Angel Bliss, creating happy memories, one baby at a time. Visit us at angelbliss.us. Angel Bliss.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Blame it on Erica. I think we have audio now. I was telling her this is only the second time that's happened, and it usually happens right off the bat. They fix it, so we're good to go.
Okay.
Knock on wood. Knock on the wood.
We did.
There we go.
Okay, we're good.
Erica Boisvert.
That's it.
And I asked her what kind of name is Boisvert, and it is...
French Canadian.
Wow. Oui.
I know. Feels fancy.
It does.
It's not.
You know what? What's the island right off of Canada? You stop there. If you ever do the Alaska cruise... You stop there, and it's the most beautiful place ever. The island itself, the people, the restaurants, everything. All these water taxis going. It'll hit me in a minute which one. But anyway, beautiful part of our great world is up there off the coast of Canada. Anyway, Erica is here. I want to say, kind of repeat what we did since we didn't have any audio. But thanks to Weichert Realtors, the Eastland Group, you'll love us guaranteed. Weichert Realtors, our big sponsor. Erica is in real estate. And she came, even though she knew that Weichert sponsored the show. Us real estate agents, and I was telling a story about 30 years ago, the big corporations bought up all the radio stations.
Okay.
And before that, we were taught as radio disc jockeys to hate each other.
Oh.
Our station hated that station and the people that worked there, and this station hated this one. We were like a football team. We didn't like the other football teams.
Yeah, but that's not fun competition.
Well, it was, and we would do stupid things to try to get at the other people. But anyway,
okay, that's
long
fun.
story short, here's how it goes. They buy us up. The conglomerate buys us up 30 years ago and puts all of us in one building. There's 8 radio stations in our building. So we had to play nice together overnight.
Oh, yeah. Because y'all woke up the next day together.
Woke up and we were all in the same building and working, and we go, wow, this is different. So it's kind of like real estate agents. Deep down, we wish we were the only agent in town, but we know that that's not going to happen, and we've got to work as kids, play well together. And because generally, would you say that 99% of the time it involves 2 brokerage or 2 agents?
It should, absolutely.
There's the seller, there's the buyer.
Yeah. It's all about cooperation. We have to work together to get it done.
And what's the name of your company you work for?
JPAR.
JPAR. And do you do residential, commercial?
The company itself does all of the above. We focus on residential, and my husband does farm and ranch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Maybe
It's
someday
fun.
I could, once I become a big boy, I can do farm and ranch. That just seems like so much fun.
I don't think you need to be a big boy. I think his favorite part is the side-by-sides.
Oh, okay. I kind of think that, then I got to go back to wearing Wranglers and boots like I used to.
Oh, yeah. He starches them like it's 1992.
I know somebody that does. I know 2 or 3 guys that are friends of mine that I think they've got the same pair of Wranglers they had back in 19.
Oh, if he could still wear his Justin Ropers, I think he'd toss those on.
Gosh.
His lace-ups.
I
Those were his
had
favorite.
gray ones,
Yep.
brown ones, black ones, when Ropers were king. Mm-hmm. I started dressing country, I want to say probably back in about 78, 79, somewhere in that area,
Okay.
It's when I started wearing Ropers and Wranglers and so forth. And then several years ago, I said, I think it was when I shaved my head.
Okay.
I said, I just don't feel comfortable wearing the cowboy hat anymore. And, I kind of like wearing these Skechers.
Skechers are comfy.
I kind of like wearing shorts a lot and so forth and so on. So, but I do once in a while. Maybe when the Heart of Texas Fair rolls around, I'll throw the Wranglers and the boots on or whatever.
There you go.
Hey, we're here to talk with Erica about podcasts. We've been talking podcasts so far this week, and her partner that she does a particular podcast couldn't make it in today. So let's talk about that podcast.
Sure.
And this gives you a chance to talk about her.
Yeah. Christina.
Well, be nice,
No,
okay?
I wouldn't.
What's her name?
Her name is Christina.
And the name of the podcast?
Silent Witness.
Tell us about Silent Witness. What if
Sure.
I'm brand new to the podcast world and I run across it? What can I expect?
You can expect to hear cold case files that are still primarily on the Texas Rangers cold case list.
Really?
Mm-hmm. We have quite a few in Texas. We've done a couple out of state. But she is a former PO. And so she brings a lot of that experience to it. And we kind of go back and forth because I think the legalities of all of it are kind of dumb.
Right.
I think some of it gets in its own way and we aren't able to find an answer. And so we kind of dig into the story and just ask people to share any tidbit that they might know.
Wow.
20, 30 years later, Crime Stoppers, Texas Rangers reach out. The whole point is to close these cases.
And when somebody listens to, what's the average time from start to finish of a podcast for you?
I'd say they're about maybe 30 to 40 minutes. If they get longer than that, it'll be a two-parter.
Yeah. And generally, how many of those will cover one case?
Each podcast is its own case.
Oh, it is. Okay. So every show is a new show.
Yep.
Unless it's a part 2
Unless
that
it's-
it's really. And how long you been doing the podcast?
Oh, gosh. Why are you asking me hard questions?
Well, they get worse. They get harder.
That one, I think we started summer of last year.
Oh, okay. So it's fairly
So it's fairly new.
And what made y'all? Did you know each other beforehand?
No, Rogue Media Network put out a casting call, essentially, for people who were interested. I thought it sounded like fun. I'm one of those true crime people. I fall asleep watching cold case files, things
we
like
do too.
Yeah, see? And so when the opportunity came up, I was like, yes, that'd be fun. And then with her background and experience, and she's also a teacher, so she teaches this to high school students.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's neat. She takes them down to the courthouse. It's very, very cool program. And so we both said, I'll do it. Mike talked to us, Mike Hamilton over there at Rogue Media, and put it together.
Well, that's great. I love that. Andrea and I love like 2020, 48 hours, Dateline, anything that's like that. We love that stuff.
Same.
In fact, we've got to the point where we've seen almost every one of them. We're now searching, trying to find, ones. Thank God for streaming nowadays.
Right.
And you try to find something.
Are you watching Scamanda? That's my new one.
The what's it called?
Scamanda.
No. Oh, no, I have heard of it. No, we haven't watched it.
Woo.
Tell us about that.
Well, it's
So
on.
I can get
I don't even
interested
know what
here.
it's on. This is about a lady who
I think it's on Prime,
faked
isn't it?
cancer.
Oh, yeah.
for
She
years.
faked it, got all this money. And
Yes. So I'm only on episode 2. So
Okay, I got to remember that. Yes, I did see that. I think it is Prime, maybe, or
I don't know.
Netflix.
I do
one of the
Netflix and Hulu, so it's there somewhere.
Could be
okay,
Hulu.
Overlap. There we go.
Could be Hulu. Yeah, we do Hulu as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have
That's
to.
my new one.
Andrea, I'm sure she's watching this morning. Put that down. We're going to have to watch that. Okay. And when do you release? How often does the podcast come out?
Weekly.
Wow. That's pretty tough to do every
try.
week. Yeah. I mean, it's tough to do 2 hours live every morning, but it's a different thing, completely different than filling that 30 minutes with a case. And
Sure.
Do you write down everything, or is it off the top of your head, or how do you do that?
I am the reactor. So I'm kind of voicing what our listeners might question.
Okay.
So Christina comes in fully prepared. She has her bullet points, goes through the case, and then I have what I think are common sense questions, or how did law enforcement miss that? Or,
Right.
And then she'll be like, well, you can't do that. And I'll say, well, that's stupid.
It's kind of like in the old days on the Zack and Jim show. Jim was the joke teller, and I was the laugher.
Okay, yeah.
So you're kind of the
I'm
laugher?
the laugher. 100%.
I love
just
it.
show up and listen.
That's it. Just show up and
Just
listen.
react.
All right. So the name of that podcast is
That one is Silent Witness.
Silent Witness, and anywhere you can find podcasts, Spotify, whatever.
Yep.
Right.
Absolutely.
And do you have any kind of a other social media or anything like that going for the podcast?
We're on all platforms at Silent Witness _TX.
Boom. There it is right there. Or you can reach out to Rogue Media. I'm sure
Yeah.
they would be happy. And do you sell sponsorships for it? Does Rogue, is it sponsorable?
We could.
Ooh, did you hear that? We could. Reach out to Rogue Media and they'll take care of you on that. All
Absolutely.
right. So the big talk, I know we're here to talk about podcasts, but the big talk has been Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You and your husband watched the game?
We did not.
Not at all. Well, you're one of the.
I
You're
think
one
it
of
was
those.
on, but we were playing poker.
Well, nothing beats playing poker.
Priorities.
You got to put those in there. So you didn't have a dog in the hunt. You're not a KC fan or a Philadelphia fan.
No, he's a broken-hearted Cowboys fan, and I grew up
Me
in
too.
Denver, so.
God, I'm gonna tell you, that's two franchises that have had so many great games over the years. The Orange Crush.
Oh, yeah.
Denver and the Cowboys, America's team. Golly, two great franchises.
Dynasties.
So I was going to ask you about halftime. If you didn't watch the game, you probably didn't watch. Did you watch some
Oh,
of the
my
halftime?
God. I don't think you can get away from the halftime show.
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are.
Now, be honest.
Maybe that's not the platform for such a high thought I think people just want to be entertained.
Yeah,
but
and a lot of people
the thought
don't
behind
understand
it,
this, and
wow.
I try to explain to them that it's coming out, more and more is coming
Yeah.
out, that and this would be great for one of your mysteries, but it would be if somebody died on the stage. But anyway, there was a message that he
Yes.
was sending out to the world, to America, to Trump, so forth and so on. In that, it just wasn't a performance. Let's put it that way.
I think it wasn't like entertaining, but now that people are picking it apart and saying, okay, but did you notice this? Did you notice this? Now I'm intrigued and I'm like, oh, tell me more.
I was doing a little investigating myself. I kind of
Hey,
put
look
my
at that.
Sherlock Holmes hat on and got my pipe out, and I was researching music and the format, the following. The number one most listened to format of music is, take a guess.
What do you mean?
More people listen to this format of music, whether it's country, hip hop, Christian, Spanish, whatever.
Pop an option?
Yes.
Okay.
Pop is number 2.
Ooh, okay.
The number one most listened to format is rock.
Oh, okay.
Rock music is 1, pop is 2, and country is number 3.
Oh, really?
Hip hop is number 5, and we continue to have hip hop. Mm-hmm. We continue to have hip hop every year
Didn't
on the Super
Jay-Z
Bowl.
buy those spots?
Jay-Z is the one that's in charge of putting the halftime together, and that could have something to do with
I
it.
would promote my singers too, I guess.
I also looked up that the listener or viewer of a Super Bowl is age 30 to 65. It's
Okay.
not young kids. No. You know, you're thinking, oh, they're trying to get young kids. Well, they're trying, but they're not successful. It's 30 to 65-year-old people, mostly white, that watch the Super Bowl. So I'm thinking, why do they keep doing that? Get a great rock band, one that would just blow the Rolling Stones or AC/DC or
Oh gosh, that'd be fun.
or
a collaboration. Collabs are really
Yeah.
fun too.
yeah.
Get everybody in there.
I think that would be great. But
I just wanna
anyway,
be entertained.
That's just my rambling thought this morning with Erica. Hey, we've
Ramble
got
away.
Nashville Cat. Nashville Cat is going to tell us what's happening in the world of country music news. Hey, Cat.
Well, hey there. Blake Shelton says we'll laugh, but he loves manicures, pedicures, facials, and night creams.
Well, who doesn't?
Do you too?
Yeah.
Riley Green's guitar strap has Duckman on it. That's his nickname because he loves to hunt ducks. Yeah, it does it all across the U.S., too.
So does Elmer Fudd.
Yes, he did too, yeah. Eric Church has an acreage outside Nashville, and when he bought it in 2011, he had to get a permit to even clean up the property because a protected species of salamander lived there.
Oh, my gosh.
That's kind of extreme, isn't it?
That is.
Finally, Keith Urban says Mark Twain's The Prince and the Pauper is his favorite romantic novel. I don't think of it as a romantic novel, though.
No, I don't either. I don't know.
By the way, Zach, we have something in common.
What's that?
I'm obsessed with Dateline, especially if Keith Morrison's on.
Oh, my God.
yeah.
Keith Morrison, his voice, and you
The
know
best.
he was stepfather to Matthew Perry.
Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
Look
yeah,
up
just the way
someday,
he-
Bill.
Just the way he
Look
does
at-
that. And, oh, he wasn't prepared for that. You know, he has that.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
What's that comic's name? Hader? Is it Bill? What's his first name?
Bill Hader.
Okay,
Who is it?
Bill
Bill?
Hader meeting Keith
Oh, yeah,
Morrison
yeah.
for the first time.
Oh, he does great impersonate. Yeah.
Yeah, but look up them meeting. It's hilarious.
All right. Thanks a lot, Kat. We'll see you tomorrow.
I'm Nashville Cat on the Zack Owen Show.
Love it. Nashville Cat's been with me on radio forever and ever and does a great job. Thank you, Kat. Hey, we talked a little bit about that podcast, and your buddy couldn't make it. She got called into work.
She did.
Hey, what's more important, the Zack Owen Show or work?
Clearly this.
See? Erica made it. Anyway, we're going to talk. Erica also has a podcast that is different, and it's all about Waco.
It is.
And tell us what that encompasses. Everything? All?
No, I couldn't get into all of it, but it's called What's Up Waco.
Yeah.
And when we first moved here, we were kind of surprised that what you see on TV is not what you get in town. And I wanted to introduce people to Waco in a new way and in an authentic way. And so I interview small business owners in town.
Oh, wow.
Because I feel like they know a lot of what's going on.
Yes.
And also, it's beneficial in my business.
Right.
Because then I know great people to recommend.
Right.
And I get to learn their story and their, why they started the business they're starting, and then share it with anybody who'd like to listen.
I like what you said when you said that what you see about it's not really what you get, whatever.
Right.
It reminds me of a little Mexican man told me that when I was sitting in a bar in Tijuana one time. But anyway, that's a whole different story. Whew. Anyway.
Yeah.
How many episodes have you had so far?
Gosh, in the 70s?
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Started in 2022 and then really got intentional with it last year.
Out of all the businesses that you've been to and talked to and interviewed, what would you say, the most unique or peculiar or something different? A business you go, oh, I'm not saying bad,
right,
but just different.
I think I interview people who have businesses that people are looking for often, but I'd say one that sticks out for me is probably the Wildflower in China Spring.
Oh.
Because on the surface you think, great, it's a flower shop, but
right.
And it is great, and we did need it, and it's blossoming. I know, punny.
Play on words there.
A little bit. But when you talk to Sterling McSpadden, who is the owner,
right,
it's very much God-driven, and she wanted it to be a place for people. And if you go in there, there's couches, you can hang out. She lets other vendors come in and sell their goods there. So
neat.
It's so much more than what you'd expect if you were thinking, oh, I'm going to the floral shop. There's so much stuff in there. It's a great place to stop and get a gift, period.
And where's it located? Do you recall?
I do. It is on China Spring Road in North Lake Waco, China Spring area.
Yeah. It's funny, but I lived off of Wortham Bend out in Hills of Childers Creek there for many years. And there was Griff's.
Yep.
And then eventually Carol opened up the pizza place, Pizza Hut or Pizza Inn, one of the two right there.
Yep.
And that was it. So before that, I lived in Hewitt years ago. There was nothing on Hewitt Drive.
No.
So I go out there, Hewitt Drive gets everything, and I'm not there with nothing. I move back to that area, China Spring Highway gets everything.
Yep.
I'm always a day late, I think, on
maybe
moving.
Maybe you're the key. Maybe
I am
you
the
just
key.
need to go places.
Do
so
you
these
want
businesses
something
can pop up.
on your street or your town? Let me live there and then move.
See? Problem solving. Look at that.
But I'm going to tell you that China Spring Highway out there, it's just exploded.
Isn't it crazy?
Now, I don't know if you heard the story the other day, but they have, for years and years and years, we've thought that the new HEB was going to come right there.
Yeah.
They've announced they're selling that property, and it's not going to happen.
Nope.
I don't know why. I mean, because there's so many homes and so many new homes and,
yeah.
and more to come out in that area.
So many more.
Wow.
I just think there's stuff we don't understand in their contracts and who they're allowed to be by and all that stuff.
That's true. That is true. Hey, okay, so we talked about one of the unique, and that's one, Wildflower.
Yeah.
What's a new one that you say, man, I got to go talk to somebody you haven't talked to yet, and you've been thinking about it. I got to hook up with these people.
You know what's crazy? It's not a business owner that I'm like dying to interview.
Okay.
I want to interview the mayor.
He was here just the other day.
Really?
He was on my show. I've got his number.
That's good news. That's helpful.
The Zack Owen show. We've got it, baby.
Connected.
Yeah,
I just, I think that sometimes if you want to learn about a city, you go straight to the source.
And he's a great guy. He loves music. He's a musician.
Oh,
cool. Collects classic blues things. His music has been in his family for a long time.
Oh, neat.
Super nice guy, very involved with the community.
He is.
we talked about the future, and he gave me his ideas and plans for the future. Of course, I won't probably be around when it's all finished, but I think he wants to focus so much more effort, which I think they should have done 40 years ago. We're about 40 years behind times, but more on the river and making the river more of a a focus for restaurants and bars and hotels and things to do.
That plan is so good.
They should have done it 40 years ago, but we were just stuck in the old thinking.
But that's okay, because now here we are.
Here we are
and
today.
Here it comes. And that's exactly what I want to talk to him about.
When you moved here, where'd you come from?
Zach.
Uh-oh.
I moved here from Southern California.
You're one of those.
I am, and proud of it, and I'm so tired of apologizing for it. I don't even care.
What part
Just
of Southern
over it.
Cal?
Orange County. I grew up in Irvine,
Okay.
and my husband grew up in Anaheim.
Oh, wow. Anaheim. Disneyland.
Yeah, exactly. He went to Mater Dei High School,
Yeah?
which probably gave Texas a run for its money in high school football.
No way.
Nationally ranked.
What brought you out here?
Actually, he was in the Army. He was stationed at Fort Hood.
Okay.
And had always wanted to come back. And I just didn't want to leave family, and it took him 17 years to get me to come out.
To convince you. Wow. Yeah. And you've been back here, or you've been here how long?
Oh, gosh, I think this is our 8th year. We moved here in 2017.
Right.
And we've just really liked it. We moved right to the China Spring area, right behind Griff's.
Yeah,
and we just set down roots and met really awesome people. Our family is growing out here. We just had our 3rd grandbaby.
Wow.
I know. So it's been a really positive experience.
Well, that is great. And what does your husband do now?
He's also a real estate agent.
There you go.
It works.
It's all in the family.
It is.
All in the family. I love that. Well, let's talk a little bit more. We'll talk more about the podcast that she has out now. How'd you come up with the name, by the way? Did it just hit you?
Yeah. I was just like, what's up, Waco?
What's
it
up,
really
Waco?
Didn't have as much thought behind it as you might hope. Not a fun story.
You didn't hire some big firm to investigate and find out the best name?
Nope. It just sounded
What's
like
up,
fun.
Waco?
What's up, Waco?
What's up? What's up? See, you should have
You remember those commercials? Those Super Bowl commercials?
Oh, yeah.
Those were fun.
Spell it W-A-Z. Was up.
We could.
What's up? Anyway, we're going to talk more with Erica. We're going to take just a little short break. We'll be right back. Big thanks to, speaking of real estate, got to say thanks to Weikert Realtors, the Eastland Group, Doug and the crew. Some 40-some-odd agents are ready to serve you. You'll love us, guaranteed, at Weikert. And also a big thanks to Be Kind Coffee. They provide our coffee. They're located right around the corner and down the street on Washington Avenue. They're open right now till 6 o'clock tonight. We'll be right back.
Protect your car with 3W Liners all-weather floor mats. Made from durable materials like TPE and rubber, our mats are designed to withstand rain, snow, and mud with deep grooves to trap dirt and liquids. For a custom fit and advanced protection, visit 3W Liners. That's the number 3, WLINERS.com today. At 25 Home, our ultimate goal is to provide you with a transformative experience, making each day feel like it has an extra hour. We believe your home is more than just a space, it's a sanctuary where comfort, relaxation, and happiness thrive. Discover the difference at 25 Home today. Shop now at 25home.com.
I need to get real excited.
Sure.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Sheridan Vasquez, and this is Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions. And I will be interviewing some of your favorite musicians and maybe some you've never heard before. Join me on Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions for something new every time. You can find Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions anywhere you get your podcasts or at roguemediamusic.com. Yeehaw. And keep the music playing.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Want to turn your your passion into profit? With Blogify, creating a blog has never been easier. Build, customize, and grow your site with powerful tools designed for beginners and pros alike. Start sharing your story today and watch your audience grow with Blogify. Visit blogify.ai today for a free 3-day trial. That's Blogify, Blogify.ai today. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Stay connected no matter where you are with eSIM-X. Say goodbye to expensive roaming charges and physical SIM cards. With access to over 200 global carriers, we make mobile connectivity seamless and affordable for travelers worldwide. Join the future of communication today at esimx.com. That's ESIMX.com.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Easy Sun has been living fearlessly under the sun since 2016. Born from sailors' need for convenient sun protection, our mineral sunscreen is crafted with natural ingredients offering broad spectrum protection against UVA and UVB rays. Safe for your skin and the environment, stay protected on the go with Easy Sun, your ultimate sun care solution. Visit EasySun.com today. That's EEZYSUN.com.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Back live, Texas Music Cafe. That's where we're doing the show this morning. We got great live music coming up at 9 o'clock for you. Bubba and Mike are going to take this stage and play some good music. I'm kind of curious of what their selection's going to be. I can't wait to listen to Bubba and Mike coming up. We're doing podcasting this week, and Erica has talked about 2 podcasts. One is What's Up, or as I call it, What's Up, Waco. Is there a limit to, are you going to just stick with local businesses, or will you kind of branch out? You know, I tried something. I tried something a while back on Facebook. Okay. And people, it was huge. People, I would get so many, but I was reviewing barbecue restaurants.
Yeah.
Because my dad was in the barbecue business. My partner Jim had his own beautiful rig that he went and competed across Texas, and I've judged hundreds in my career in radio. So I felt like I knew a little bit about barbecue. I know, what's good, what's bad.
Sure.
So I would go and I reviewed 3 or 4, and I liked them all. They were all, one might have a little bit. Here's my basic thoughts on barbecue.
Okay.
Brisket, pork rib, sausage.
Okay.
And then your sides has to be beans, potato salad, coleslaw. That is a barbecue staple in my opinion.
100%.
Okay.
But wait, where do you land on banana pudding?
Well, I land it in my mouth, but I love banana pudding, but I don't judge the desserts. I should. Maybe that'd be a good thing. But anyway, I gave everybody good. I said, Demaria's is good. Terry Black's is good. Guest Family's good. The one out in China Spring. Hellberg's, which they're building a brand new building.
Almost done.
It's great.
Yeah.
Well, then I run across one, and I will tell you this, it wasn't in Waco.
Okay.
People kept saying, you got to go try it, you got to go try it. It was probably the worst barbecue I've had in my life.
Oh, no.
It was cold, it was tough, dry, everything. No. The sides tasted like they poured it out of a can right into the deal and it heated up. It was terrible. And not only I thought so, but Andrea thought so. It was bad. And I got to thinking, it's kind of like you were saying a while ago. Everybody's got their fans or their, like in real estate, they love you and they love this one.
Sure.
And everybody has their favorite. Kind of like radio. Even though you're competing against each other and you say, God, that radio station sucks, they still have their fans.
Absolutely.
So this particular restaurant has its fans. And I felt, I'm not I don't know the word, a mean-spirited person.
Okay.
Some people would disagree, but I couldn't make myself write a bad review. And so I wrote that it wasn't good and that but I wouldn't give the name. Well, that opened up a whole can of worms, people going, come on, tell us, come on.
Yeah.
But anyway, I quit. I stopped. I said,
Will you still not say where it was?
Do what?
Will you still not say where it was?
I still won't say where it is. Because I'm sure the people that own it are nice people and they have their fans.
Look at your kind heart.
I just don't want to throw them under a bus.
Fair.
But there's a lot of great, and there's so many barbecue places that I want to try that I'm still up for. Because I love barbecue. It doesn't love my pocketbook. Barbecue, it's gotten crazy.
It is not a cheap date.
No, it's not a cheap date. I know that when Jim competed in stuff around Texas and he would have to go, he had to have sponsors. He could not afford to, fill the vehicle up with gas and furnish this. And we usually fed people too.
Oh, yeah. And the brisket prices.
The briskets and the ribs. And
yep.
It's not cheap. And I'm not saying that barbecue restaurants are gouging us. They're just recouping what they've got into it.
Absolutely.
It's expensive.
It costs a lot of money to run that. My
yes,
mom did
does.
it too.
Yes, it
and
does.
It is hefty.
But what the point I was getting at, are you thinking about getting into something, into barbecue?
Maybe.
Into something like that? Maybe.
Like reviews?
Or a different restaurant. I'm going to highlight a different restaurant. Or
I do. So fun fact, I have a newsletter that accompanies the podcast. It goes out weekly, and I do review a restaurant every week.
There you go. See?
Well, and people are like, who are you? I was in the restaurant industry for 26 years. And so I've got a little background, a little knowledge. And
that's how I feel about me with my background. And I always laugh because when I was a little bitty kid and Dad was in the restaurant business, probably fourth grade, which is how old? 11, 10?
Somewhere, yeah.
Okay. And I thought, God, someday I'm going to be able to wash dishes. I thought that's the greatest.
That's the best thing ever.
Wear an apron.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Have your station.
Oh, my God. And then once he did, when I turned 16, he hired me to wash dishes. And I go, this is the worst job in the world. What's up?
And you have to go so fast. Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot to it.
Well, that's cool. That's really neat. Can you tell us maybe a restaurant that you've reviewed recently that you liked?
That I liked?
Yeah, one that
absolutely.
you really liked.
Maria Mezcaleria over on Austin.
Yeah.
By the Hippodrome is so good. We get carnitas a lot, and a lot of times you'll find that they're really dry.
Yeah.
But not there. They've been good every time we've ordered them, and their margaritas aren't bad.
Now, do you go a step further than I go and say this place was bad?
There's one place that I was disappointed by, and I said I was.
Okay. Do you want to give the name of it?
What is it called? It's Roberto's, I think. Over by Baylor. Everybody was like, "Oh, it's the best. It's San Diego Mexican food." And my husband and I went and tried it, and it was not what we expected.
We're so blessed in this area, as most parts of Texas, to have such great Mexican and different styles of Mexican. People, some people think if you live up north, hey, there's a Mexican food. That's it. No, there's Tex-Mex. There's more of like a Veracruz seafood style.
Oh, yeah.
Mexican, goes on and on and on. Some people like mole, some like this sauce, some like this sauce. It's all different. Yeah. And we're very fortunate to have a great selection. Whatever you like is available right here.
Yeah, and don't discount the trucks. There's some really good food.
Exactly. Every year the city of Waco has the food truck showdown that takes place. And golly, there's some great trucks.
Oh my gosh. You overload. I don't even know how people get home. Waddling, I guess.
I remember, we sponsored it, and they would give us 2 or 3 tickets, 4 tickets each. The DJs to go around and sample. Sure. And after 2 samples, we were going, we're full. Anybody want these tickets?
So much food. Yeah.
Crazy.
It's a cool setup, though. All
right, we're here. We're talking about podcasts. I don't know why we got off on everything in the world, but
food is awesome.
Food is awesome. Yes. Do you have a go-to place? Speaking of that, before we get off of that, do you have one that's our go-to place, our go-to restaurant?
I think we go to Maria's a lot, or we hit up Hellberg.
Yeah.
For sure, because that's right by us.
Have you heard when Hellberg's going to be finished out there? Do they have a time frame?
Their opening weekend is March 8th.
Okay, yeah. March 8th.
It's looking really good.
Yeah.
Phil is really good about
it's a lot bigger than the old one.
It is.
As far as seating and so forth.
But it's open right now.
Yeah. They got the outdoor pit thingy going and so forth.
And their catering is awesome.
Right. All right. So that's good. All right, let's get back to podcasts.
Okay.
When you first discovered podcasts, I don't know when that was, but when you listened to them or thought about it, what did you think? What did you think about pod? Were you going, I don't know about this. I don't know. What's a pod?
Right.
Is it going to stick around? I don't know.
I think it's just like fancy radio. It's just radio without the music.
I always call it, and I've said this 100 times, so bear with me, books on tape. Yeah. I remember when I was younger, you get the cassette, and it was books on tape. You put it in the car, and you listen to somebody read the book while you're going, But
multitasking.
It has become more and more popular, especially with females.
It is
a lot of guys
saturated.
love it, but females crazy about podcasting.
Yeah, it's a good thing. You know what it does? I think you get focused on the story that you're listening to,
right.
And it quiets down everything else that's going on in your head, which for women is kind of constantly a running to-do list. And a podcast can kind of that all for a little bit.
And where you're listening to the radio, a song may come on that you don't like.
Sure.
In podcasting, you select what you like, whether it's a mystery or if What's Up Waco, or if it's a comedy, sports.
Oh yeah, and you can choose, do I want to be entertained? Do I want to learn something? There's so many choices out there. It's really neat.
Well, here's your choice right now. Erica gets to choose which bad joke of the day that she would like to tell us. Okay. She has a list, and she has selected one. Were you torn at all over this selection, or did you immediately this jump out at you?
Immediately jumped out at me.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Terry, you ready? All right, Terry's ready for the bad joke of the day.
Okay, ready? What kind of cheese isn't yours?
What kind?
Nacho cheese. Come on!
Nacho cheese.
That's a fun one. I'm going to take that with me through my day.
I love that. I love that. Nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese.
All right, we're going to take a short break. We're going to come back. We're going to wrap it up with Erica. Stick around as we talk about podcasts. Big thanks to our friends at Wycott Realtors, the Eastland Group, our major sponsor of the Zack Owen Show, and Be Kind Coffee, too. Going to be right back.
Are you ready to take control of your health? At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. Say goodbye to long waits and office visits. Check your health on your own terms with 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today and free yourself from traditional medicine. That's the number 4uhealth.com. Get ready for epic savings at Best Buy. Right now, you can save up to $700 on select Alienware and Dell gaming products. Perfect for leveling up your gaming experience. Plus, grab the latest Android Google Pixel at an unbeatable price. Don't miss these incredible deals. Shop now at bestbuy.com and upgrade your tech today. At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Our research-backed bioavailable formulas are crafted with your health in mind, ensuring the highest quality and safety. From preconception to pregnancy and beyond, we exceed industry standards with independent testing for harmful contaminants. With our comprehensive practitioner directory, personalized care is always within reach. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. We put every machine through 6,000 rigorous tests to guarantee long-lasting performance. With cutting-edge technology and a commitment to energy efficiency, Gevi makes your life easier, greener, and more convenient. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more. That's gevi.com.
Have you ever watched true crime television and wondered, how did they get that story?
I can show you. I was a producer for 48 Hours on CBS News.
In my exclusive tell-all book, I'll take you where no audience has ever gone before. Don't miss out. Secure your copy of Killer Story, The Truth Behind True Crime Television today. Available everywhere books are sold.
With San, owning iconic furniture no longer requires paying a premium. We use the finest materials like Italian top-grain leather, known for its durability and luxurious feel, and apply meticulous attention to detail in every piece we create. Our replicas are crafted with the same care and precision as the originals, but at a price that makes them accessible. With over 15,000 satisfied customers worldwide, we've proven that high-quality furniture doesn't have to come with a high price tag. Explore our collection today at san.com.
At Covers & All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. Using advanced tech fabrics that are 100% waterproof, UV tear, and abrasion resistant, we ensure lasting durability with hand-sewn double-stitched seams. Our commitment to quality, precision engineering, and customizable options is unmatched. With vertically integrated operations and express shipping, we deliver premier protection at affordable prices. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
We have been looking for you. Wake up.
Hellhound Country, available anywhere you get your podcasts. Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. Whether at home or on the go, NordVPN ensures your digital freedom. Stay secure. Download NordVPN today at nordvpn.com. That's NORDVPN.com.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Boisvert.
That's it.
It seems like I just got back a couple of months ago from Switzerland, Austria, and Germany. I went to Oktoberfest, and Boisvert seems like a word I would say if I'm ordering another beer. Boisvert, please.
That'd be cool. I wish that happened when I said my last name.
Do you have any clue what Boisvert comes from or what it means? Or?
Yes. So if you want to be fancy with it, it's
fancy.
Boisvert, and it means Greenwoods.
Greenwood?
Mm-hmm. Which really? I tried to get my husband to change it.
Huh.
Like, can we be Greenwood, please? That's so much easier.
That reminds me of a joke that came about, unfortunately, when the Gulf War started. The joke was, there's good news and bad news about the Gulf War. You want the good news?
Sure.
Okay. The good news is that the war already ended. It went by so fast. The bad news, Lee Greenwood was popular again. Oh, anyway, that's an old kind of deal. God bless the USA.
Nonstop in our house.
Anyway, I love Lee
I wish
Greenwood.
that was a joke.
Great guy. Anyway, so your husband was military.
Yep.
U.S. Army, Fort Hood, one of his stops.
Look at your memory.
What does he share things with you? Did he get deployed, go different places, or?
He did. He did share stuff.
Well, share with us.
Well, I feel like that's his story.
Well, that's good.
But isn't that what a wife is supposed to do?
That's it. But I was going to say, was he deployed over to Iraq or Afghanistan?
He was not. So he was in the 90s.
Oh, okay.
Before that, it was more like other things were going on at the time.
What she doesn't want us to know is he was Black Ops super secret.
He was first Cav. He'll let you know that.
Oh,
all
I
day.
love First Cav.
Yeah.
Jim and I went with First Cav in 2009 to Iraq.
Did you?
We did our show with First Cav, and then we went to Afghanistan. I don't recall the year. A while later with Cav.
Wow.
And I went up with Air Cav to Afghanistan by myself. Jim didn't get to go, but we had a great time. We love our military and have a great relationship with the folks down at I still say Fort Hood.
I can't. Yeah.
Which brings
brain
up
block.
something else. Trump just signed where they reverted back to Fort Bragg.
Oh.
It's gone back to being called Fort Bragg.
Okay. You think he's going to start reverting all of them?
I don't know.
We'll see.
We will see. All right, what we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about people that are not everyday podcasters or YouTubers. I think one of the things I'm trying to do is get to past radio listeners to convert over. And it's kind of hard trying to say, okay, go here, go there. How do you tell people when they say, well, how do I find you?
You know what I do? I share it a lot on social media platforms, and I just give the link everywhere I can.
That's a great idea.
So, and then I think I'm going to have to bite the bullet and start a Facebook group for it.
That's a good idea, too, a group. I think I've got a Zack and Jim travel club. We travel all over. We've got trip number 45 coming up in August. But
oh, my gosh.
But people go on vacations with us.
Yeah.
And Jim's widow, Melanie, goes now since Jim's passed. But I think that's a great idea. Start you, and it's simple to do.
It is.
Very good to do.
It's just a lot to manage. We had one that was What's Up Waco, and if you're from Waco, you've probably seen it. It had about 73,000 followers.
Wow.
It was a lot, and it's changed. So now I can grab that name.
Right. All right. Once again, Erica, tell us the two podcasts we've talked about, how what they are about.
Sure.
And what's the name of them?
So quick summary, we've got Silent Witness, and it's all about cold cases and trying to find justice for the family and the victims, mostly connected to Texas Rangers. And you can listen to that anywhere you listen to your favorite podcast, or you can go directly to roguemedianetwork.com and grab it there. And then my podcast is What's Up Waco, where you can learn a little bit more about the town, get beyond the shiplap and see what it's really all about. And that's also anywhere you listen to podcasts, or you can go to Rogue Media Network.
I want you to take a close look at Erica's face. If you have a restaurant in town and she walks in, serve her the good stuff, okay? Because she's going to talk about you.
I focus mostly on the hospitality of it, and
Okay.
that's the hard one to fake.
But it would be nice if they did serve you the good stuff, right?
I do like the good stuff. I'm not going to turn it down.
I'm going to the wine bar later. Serve me the good stuff, please. Erica, it's a pleasure meeting you, talking to you about your
thank
podcast and about everything in the world. I think we've talked about
We've run the gamut.
barbecue, Super Bowl,
Podcasts.
everything. We've done it all. But thanks again for coming in. We'll get you back in. You're a joy to have on the show here. Anybody ever say
you.
you're a joy to have on the show?
No.
I'm the first.
You're the first.
She's such a joy. You know what I would like to do? I mean,
What?
and I'm being serious.
Okay.
I would love for you to talk to your husband and have your husband come on and talk about military.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I will
present
plant
that
the
to
seed.
him. That's right. Plant the seed, and we'll try to get him in here and talk about that.
Okay.
Because of our great relationship with the Army. And, you know, every year, I don't know if your husband's a golfer or you're a golfer, whatever, but we do the Zack and Jim Golf Tournament. We got the 32nd annual tournament coming up May 16th and 17th right here in Waco.
Okay.
And all the money raised, every penny, goes to the Chris Kyle American Valor Foundation. Chris' mom and dad and brother live here. In fact, his brother is a police officer here in Waco, and we give all the money to the Valor Foundation. Great American Chris Kyle was. But anyway, thanks again for coming in. We appreciate
Thank you.
We're going to take just a little short break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to have the world famous, they've sold more albums than the Beatles over in Taiwan. Bubba and Mike are going to take the stage, so stick around for some great music on the Zack Owen Show. We'll be right back.
Thursday, the news came in. Cinnamon was the first to Saturday, Raimi had passed away. It's just 23, that's too young. Much too fucking young. Just a little bit and his organs donated to some unfortunate boy. Love your mother couldn't refrain from her tears. Raimi was eating away at her heart.
That's a band called Shine right there on the classic video from the Texas Music Cafe. Hey, we're back live at the Texas Music Cafe downtown, 6th Street. Big thanks to Wycott Realtors, the Eastland Group. They're the folks that make this happen, our sponsor, and Be Kind Coffee over on Washington Avenue. Thanks to Erica for stopping by and talking about her 2 podcasts. We got Bubba and Mike on stage. And good to see you guys. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Well, we're glad to be here.
Thanks for having us.
You know what? It beats working, right?
Work? Are you kidding?
I love it. I love it. Well, we got to start off by you telling our Mike how you got together, how you ran into each other, the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
How did Bubba and Mike come together?
This is your best story.
Well, actually, we met about 40 some odd years ago, but he doesn't remember that, so I guess I was inconsequential at the time. And but here about 8 or 10 years ago, with another band I was playing with, we actually featured him in one of our Facebook Live shows where we brought in local musicians and of prominence anyway, and they would do some of our songs, we'd do some of their songs. So we brought Bubba in, and then, I kind of hounded him a little bit after that. I said, hey, man, we ought to put together a duo and just me and you play guitars and sing, He said, oh, no, I don't have time for that.
Well, let me interject something here. He beat me down is what he did.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Just wore you down.
Yes, sir.
And the rest is history, huh?
And,
so far.
So we started writing songs together and just playing little duo gigs, and we've written, 20, 25 songs together now. We've got a CD out that's it's called The Winds of Time, and we're fixing to start on the second one. So
I love it.
Yeah,
that is great. Now here's what I really want to know.
All right,
are you ready for this?
Sure.
What's your real name, Bubba?
If I tell you, the cops are going to find me.
So it matches a poster down at the post office, is what you're saying?
My real name is Robert.
Well, that's good. I was going to thought you might say something like Elizabeth or something, and you change it to Bubba.
We'll talk about that later.
Oh, okay. That's his.
We call him Booby.
That's his middle name. But anyway, Bubba and Mike, how about a song, boys?
Sure.
What are you going to do first?
Well, actually, honestly, our new CD, all the stuff we're going to play today is from our new CD.
Oh, it is.
And what we wanted to do is we really wanted to, make this CD about what's going on right now. And as you noticed, everybody hates everybody else.
Yeah.
If you don't think like me, talk like me, whatever. So we thought it would be kind of fun to make fun of everybody. And so this is a song called What the Hell Is Going On.
I love it.
Okay, here we go. Yeah. Bobby hates Sue, Sue hates Jim, Jim hates everybody. What's wrong with him? It all just seems so wrong. Why can't we get along? What the hell's going on? Well, makes you wonder, don't it?
Your cat hates my dog hates your cat. They growl and they hiss, they just can't resist. It's what they've always done. Is that what we've become? What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Look out now.
Everywhere I go, everybody I see, they seem so self-righteous. I see it on TV. To live in harmony, you got to agree with me. No me,
just me,
just me,
only me,
only me.
That's right. Snap your fingers with me if you want to. If you don't want to fight, just admit I'm right. Now stick around a little while, you're gonna see the light. No matter what we do, you hate me,
and I hate you too. Yes, I do.
Yes, sir. Now look out now.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
What we really need in this world right now, we need just a little bit more love. As a matter of fact, we need a lot more love. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Right? What do we say?
I just wonder where the love is.
Yes, sir. All right. Where's the love? Where's the love? Sorry, brother. Now, where's the love? You want to do it one more time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's the love? I want to play it a little bit.
Yeah.
You tricked me again, didn't you?
I love to trick you.
That's Bubba and Little Mike right
Yeah,
there.
Little Mike, that's it.
Man, great job. I wanted to shout out, Otis, my man. You know, right when you're in the middle of that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh my gosh. What was the song, Otis, Day and the Nights? And they were just a little bit softer now.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You remember that?
Well,
From
we don't
Blues
have a band,
Brothers?
so this is the best we can do with that.
Oh, I love that. That's great. I love that sound. That is great. Hey, it's birthday time. When's your guys' birthdays?
What year?
I was born in a hole in
a
the
hole?
backyard.
Really? That's
Yeah,
funny. I was.
a long
My
time
parents
ago,
always
July
told
the
me
20th, so-
I washed up in a can on Galveston Beach. Is what my parents told me.
That's
So
pretty
when's
good.
yours?
Mine's June 2nd.
July
June?
20.
All right. Well, here's some folks that were born on this date.
Uh-oh.
See if you can remember some of these names
Okay.
here. Abraham Lincoln was born on this date in 1809.
Wow.
Charles Darwin, you know the old Darwin theory?
Oh, yeah.
He was born in 1809. Forrest Tucker. Do you remember the TV show F Troop?
F Troop, yeah.
Forrest Tucker was born in 1919. One of the great NBA basketball players, Hall of Famer. Bill Russell was born in 1934.
Wow.
Arsenio Hall. Wasn't he the one that went, woo, 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 swung his hand around? 1956. Brett Kavanaugh, 1965. He's part of the Supreme Court. Josh Brolin, one of my favorite actors.
Oh, he's a good actor.
He's great. 1968. Also, Christina Ricci is an actress born in 1980. And our very own RG3, Robert Griffin III, Baylor great, 1990 was when he was born. He's still a youngster. Local birthdays. Maybe you'll recognize some local people. One of my dear friends, known her for years, Bubby Gideon. It's kind of like you, Bubba. You're Bubba, she's Bubby.
Did you know?
Bubby
There's
Gideon.
actually a Bubba Day, a National Bubba Day.
Yeah?
In the United States.
What day is that?
Guess what it is?
On your
June
birthday.
2nd. They have a day for me.
That is amazing.
Parades, free barbecue, everything.
I love that. So do all you Bubbas get together?
Oh, no, we can't get together.
There's too many of you.
Oh,
isn't there?
yeah, because then the rest of our family comes out and we don't
I
want
love
that.
it. By the way, is your wife's name Sissy? No. Okay. It's always a Bubba and a Sissy. All right. Bubby Gideon, you're turning 71 today. Charles Jackson having a birthday. My fiance's oldest daughter is a lawyer up in Nashville. Sarah Ridgway is turning 27. And at the same time, her mother, my girlfriend's mother, Billy Ann Crump, of beautiful Mount Pleasant, Texas, is turning 79.
All right.
Gary Fuston is 45. Jimmy Amiri is having a birthday. Pam Jones, Amanda Halsey, Megan Jones is having a birthday. Keith Bond, Stephanie Garrett is 69, and Taylor Larson celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Now, on your birthday, do you still celebrate, or is it just another day to you?
Are you kidding me? If it's my birthday, I'm going to soak it for all it's worth.
I love it.
For at least a month.
I love it.
And then, of course, we have the parades and stuff on June 2nd, which is Bubba Day. So,
Right, of
you know,
course.
Of course, all I do is parade through Sonic by myself, but that's...
Yeah. Mike,
That's
what
kinda fun,
about you?
too.
You still celebrate?
Oh, occasionally. Not every year, really.
Yeah. At my age, I celebrate, but it's early.
Yeah?
You know, I try to get to bed early, so,
Yeah?
you know.
At
My birthday's
age, I
in
celebrate
January.
early the next morning, just that I made it through that day.
That's exactly. I love that. I like that. So anyway, happy birthday to those folks there. In just a bit, I'm going to have you guys not only sing another song,
Okay.
but you get to also tell a bad joke. This is kind of a super bad joke week. So I want you to, you can pick one so y'all
Okay.
can think about it. A bad joke. Doesn't have to be the greatest joke in the world.
Okay.
So do you have one you're thinking right now in your mind?
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
All right, keep thinking. We'll get to that in just a
Okay.
second. We're going to take a little short break. Big thanks to Wycott Realtors, the Eastland Group, for being our sponsor this morning. We'll be right back with the bad joke from the stage. We don't do that very often, but from the stage, I think Bubba's going to tell a bad joke, and more music from Bubba and Mike talking about their brand new CD. That's on the way right here. Stick around.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internix. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit Internix.com today and take control of your digital life. That's INTERNXT.com today.
The TV blares, but no one cares. They be in the heart of Texas. Here we go.
Find Life as a Song at Instagram, roguemedianetwork.com, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Elevate your experience with Grinco Science, the leaders in cutting-edge vaporizers. Whether you're at home or on the go, our sleek, powerful devices deliver smooth, consistent hits every time. Quality you can trust, innovation you can feel. Grinco Science. Take your vapor game to the next level. Visit us at grincoscience.com.
Hey y'all, I'm April. And I'm Caroline. And this is your Bloody Happy Hour. Caroline, are you ready for this? This is your newest guilty pleasure. It's the bloodiest part of your week. Did we say something about it also being happy hour? Show did. Because we're about to be sipping on some murder. Bloody Happy Hour.
At Terrapin Ridge Farms, they believe in the joy of effortless entertaining. Inspired by CEO Mary O'Donnell's mom and her legendary holiday parties, they've crafted a line of gourmet foods that turn any meal into a celebration. From savory jams to mustards, aiolis, and more, their products are made with love, bringing unforgettable flavors to your table. Whether it's a casual get-together or a special occasion, they make it easy to impress. Terrapin Ridge Farms, where great food and great memories come together. Visit them at terrapinridge.com. Terrapin Ridge.
Justice Pending,
a weekly true crime podcast where we discuss tantalizing crimes with more questions than answers.
Thanks for joining us.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com.
It all began with a simple idea, cutting handles off old ski sticks to create better pull-up bars. This sparked the creation of the revolutionary Engels 90 handles. After testing over 70 prototypes with 300 athletes, our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports, Pete.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Texas Music Cafe, it's Wednesday hump day today, and I think the rain is going to move out. I don't think we're going to get any more rain tonight. Next chance of rain locally, I think, is going to roll in Saturday afternoon. So if you've got outdoor plans Saturday night, you might want to take your umbrella, your raincoat, whatever. But anyway, going to warm up just a bit today. I'm excited because this time next week, I will be in Hawaii, where the average temperature right now is 80 and sunshine. So I can't wait to be over there. You boys want to load up and go with me? We could just set up a pop-up show on the beach.
You betcha.
That works for me.
We're in.
Bubba and Mike, where are you guys from originally?
I'm from Fort Worth. I mean, I was born in Fort Worth, but I was raised in Denton, Texas.
I was born in Fort Worth. Where'd you go to school?
When I actually went occasionally, was in Denton High School.
Yeah.
We had a good deal. If I wasn't skipping, they were throwing me out. It worked out well.
How about you, Mike?
Well, I went to Arlington High School, but I was actually born in Germany.
Really?
Yeah, my father was a B-17 pilot in World War II.
Wow.
And we were stationed over there in 1953, and my mom didn't want to have me in a tent in France because all they had was a field hospital.
Yeah.
So she had my dad fly us to Wiesbaden, Germany, and at the airbase there, and that's where I was born. I have a German birth certificate, but I've been naturalized.
That's great.
Unnaturally, but naturally.
Jim and I had such a great relationship with the Army. It's funny you bring that up because I would say 99% of all soldiers, officers, and we would say, where would you go back to in a minute that you've been stationed? Almost 100% say Germany. They loved being in Germany.
Yeah. I enjoy. I don't know what I enjoyed at that time because I was little.
You were little, yeah.
But I had 3 years in Japan, and I really liked that as well. Japan was great.
Right. Well, tell us about the new CD. Exciting. And where'd you record it at?
Well, I have to say this. We recorded it at his studio, which was about the size of your green room, and he did everything. And we wrote all the songs, we sang them, we played them. He produced it, he arranged it. I mean, the guy did a great job. He really did.
So
And he deserves a lot of kudos.
So if it
for
sounded bad, though, you blame it all on him.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Sure.
That's the reason he says that.
that. But it doesn't sound bad, thank goodness. And it's called The Winds of Time.
All right. Well, let's do another song from it.
Sure, here. Now, let me kind of give you a preface on this song. We wanted to do everything that's kind of current these days. And
Right.
as we all know, there's a lot of people that are really struggling right now. And a lot of people need help. And this song is about kind of an encounter with a homeless person and what happens after that. This song is called Hey You.
Okay.
Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey you, is that you feeling all alone? In tattered clothes, nothing to eat, and nowhere to go. When I saw you, I looked away as I was passing by. I didn't want to see your face. Did I hear you crying? I thought I heard you cry. I turned back, face to face. Don't I know you from another time and place? I know I don't have much to give, but I'll take the time to find out who you really are and what you really need, what's really in your heart. Standing here, it came to me, what can we do? Imagine in the blink of your eye, it could be me or you. Maybe me or you. Maybe me and you. I'm talking to you, we're not alone. It takes all of us, all of you, it takes everyone. When you've lost everything, you've got nothing to lose. Seems like a mountain to climb. What else can we do? It's got to be me or you. What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Thank you.
Thank you.
That is Bubba with sauce. Is it with sauce or and sauce?
No, it's with sauce.
Bubba with
sauce. And let me ask you this. What is your preferred sauce? Your go-to, whether on a burger, a steak, or whatever. What do you like, Bubba? Are you a mustard or a mayonnaise or?
If we're doing burgers, mayonnaise, but only because I have gastritis and colitis. So.
Right.
So that kind of cuts down whatever sauce you want to have.
What's your choice of a sauce?
Yeah.
My choice is mayonnaise.
Oh, you're both mayonnaise guys.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
I don't have any of those things that he was saying. I can't even pronounce those words. I don't have that.
You
So
don't
I'll
have-
eat whatever I want.
Yeah. Now, when you order a steak, no matter if you grill it yourself or order, do you just go with the flavor of the meat, or are you one of those guys that has to add sauce?
Oh, no, just the flavor of the meat. Maybe salt and pepper. Rare.
See, on my steaks, I always add sauce because I'm there.
Yeah, that's it. You are there.
I am.
Sauce,
I am a sauce.
sauce, and sauce.
Right.
You ever get sauced? Okay.
Bada bing. Is that your bad joke?
Bing, bing. Hey, before we tell our bad jokes, they've been working on theirs, and I've got one this morning too. But I wanted to go over some things that happened on this date in country music history.
Okay, cool.
See if you guys remember this. 1972, where were you? Charlie Pride, one of the great legends of music, was on top of the country music album chart with his album. It's called Charlie Pride Sings Heart Songs. Charlie Pride was one of my favorites. I love Charlie Pride. 1993, the late, great Toby Keith released his debut single. What was it?
Oh, gosh, I don't remember. Do you?
Should have been a cowboy.
Right. Wow.
Well, that was a big one.
1993. 1999, another guy, if you, a lot of times you'll flip on the radio and you're always going to hear a Clint Black song. Clint Black's been around a long time. In 1999, he was at #1 on the country music album chart with his debut album, his first album, Killing Time. Oh, it's a killing time.
Yep.
2008. The late, great Tom T. Hall, the old storyteller, was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. And in 2022, Lauren Elena is inducted by Trisha Yearwood as the Grand Ole Opry's first member of that year, 2022. So congratulations to her. You guys ever been to the Grand Ole Opry before?
I have not. I've been to Nashville, but I've never been there.
Yeah, you know, the Ryman, which the Opry is actually somewhere else where they put it on a regular basis out by Opryland out there. But the Ryman is like you go in there and just look around at the stained glass and you got to go to the Ryman Auditorium sometime. All right, here we go. We got some jokes coming up.
Okay.
Who's got the joke? Bubba, you got the joke?
Hey, did you hear about the Aggie with herpes of the eye?
No.
He was looking for love in all the wrong places.
Oh! Mike, have you got one?
The only one I ever remember is the one about the guy that's talking to his female friend, and he says, "Do you smoke after intercourse?" And she said, "I don't know. I never looked."
That's pretty good. We need a set of drums up there with the ding.
Rim shot.
I'll tell you one that it crossed my mind because last night, for I don't know why, don't ask me, we're watching the dog show on TV, and this particular dog breed came up, and it hit me because it was one of mine and Jim's favorite jokes, and it was about a lady that had a Schnauzer dog, and the dog was having trouble hearing, was always scratching at its ears, and she noticed it had a lot of hair, so she took it to the vet, and the vet says, "Oh, you know, Schnauzers are really bad about hair in their ear, we got to clean it out." And the best way to do that, the cheap way, is go down to the pharmacy and get some of that generic, it's kind of like Nair, but the druggist will know about it, and you talk to him about it. Okay, don't need a prescription, just go talk to him. So it goes down there to the druggist. Druggist says, "What can I help you with?" Said, "Well, I need some kind of this generic Nair to help me with my hair problems." And he says, "Well, here's the deal. It's right here." He says, "Now it's concentrated, so you got to mix it with water." He says, "Now if it's for your underarms, you want to mix it 2-to-1. She goes, "Oh, no, it's not for my underarms." He goes, "Oh, if it's for your legs, I want you to mix it 3-to-1. She goes, "Oh, no, you don't understand. It's for my Schnauzer." He goes, "Oh, mix it 4-to-1 and don't ride a bicycle for a week." My favorite schnauzer joke. Anyway,
Luckily,
Nice shot.
he didn't say it was a giant schnauzer.
that's right. How big is your schnauzer? We got Mike and Bubba on here. You guys play any gigs, like regular gigs? Hey, we're going to be here every Wednesday or every Thursday, or?
Well,
No, we don't really do a regular gig. We're playing April the 13th in
Fort Worth.
yeah, it's
At Southside Preservation.
yeah.
Oh wow,
And it's a really great venue, and we're going to have our band with us when we do that show.
nice.
But since we're kind of working on our new CD,
Right.
and we're kind of in the midst of all of that, and we kind of take a break from that, from playing live for a while, so we can kind of put that all in together. And we're also putting together our video studio back together too, so we can start doing podcasts and live shows and stuff too.
Oh, that's great. I love
Yeah.
that. You were saying too that you're already thinking about your next release
Oh, sure.
CD.
Yeah.
We
What do
already
you have?
most of the songs ready for it. So.
Oh, you do.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to ask what kind of direction are you going to go on it?
Well, most of our songs, the only thing that's really alike about all the songs is that they're all different. It's
Right.
kind of a cross between Americana. The first CD has got some rock songs on it. It's got some country songs on it. It's got some Americana songs on it. And the second CD is going to be more ballad oriented,
I think we're going to this CD, the Winds of Time, is more like a reflection of the time, what we're going through right now. It is more kind of a philosophical and spiritual kind of trip into that.
Sure.
I think this one's going to be on a more personal level,
Right.
where we'll be singing personal things that have happened in our lives, and more
Right.
of a relational type thing.
Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. I've asked this question from every musician that's been here, and so I've got to ask you guys, and that is, if your cell phone rang right now, and it could be anyone, alive or dead, and they said to you, "Hey guys, I want you to go on a world tour with me and open the show," who would that be? What musician? What band? Who would it be?
I'd say Alice Cooper.
Really? I love it.
Oh, yeah, because see, when I was with the James Gang, we toured with Alice, and that was the most fun tour ever.
Did you say James Gang?
Yes,
Oh, I'm going to tell you, I was a huge James Gang fan.
Oh, good.
I had their albums. I loved James Gang back in the
Good.
day.
Thank you.
What year was that? About 70?
I was with the James Gang 74 through 76.
Yes, that's exactly what I listened. Yeah, 74, 76.
Yeah.
Wow.
And by the way, we had a lot of fun on that tour.
I bet you did. Wow. Are the James Gang any still around?
Well, no,
active?
they're not really playing as James Gang anymore. I think Joe kind of got with them and they did a few shows, just kind of one-off type shows.
Right.
But they haven't really, toured in a long, long time.
Wow.
Good fellas, very talented guys.
Oh, man. I can't
So-
believe you brought that up because I love the James Gang.
Who would
What
you want
about
to go
you?
with?
I'm not sure. I think I'd probably like to maybe go with somebody like Toto or something like that.
Yeah?
I really enjoy their music. I'm not sure that our music would be compatible with that, but I think that boy, anytime you get a shot to go on a big tour with somebody who's really selling a lot of records at the time, I think that's a great opportunity.
Yeah. I've brought up this, and I'll repeat it again, but I always threw out Elvis or the Beatles would be crazy back when the heyday of the
yeah.
Beatles, or Michael Jackson, Prince, whatever. But what on a completely different side of the deal is I would have loved to hung around and be with Frank Sinatra when the Rat Pack was rolling.
Oh, yeah.
Back when you dressed up to go to Las Vegas.
Boy, weren't those different times?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, so much different than, even 20 years ago, but compare that to now, it's amazing.
You're exactly right.
We just live in a different world. Sometimes I wonder if we should be in this world.
I surely hope so. But I don't think me and you would do too good with the suits so much.
Nah, the suit part of it I could do. I don't care too much for.
I love it. All right, we're going to come back and we're going to get some more music from Bubba and Mike. Take a short break. Big thanks to Wycott Realtors, the Eastland Group, We'll be right back.
Dive into adventure with Scuba.com, your ultimate destination for top-tier scuba and snorkeling gear. With over 20 years of experience, our expert staff, who've dived everywhere from the Galapagos to the Maldives, provides personalized advice to help you find the perfect gear for any underwater journey. Shop leading brands like GoPro, Aqualung, and Scuba Pro. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, trust Scuba.com for the best in diving equipment and expert guidance. Explore now at Scuba.com. That's SCUBA.com. Scuba.com. BizChair.com. Your one-stop shop for premium commercial furniture that blends quality with affordability. From ergonomic office chairs to durable restaurant seating, we cater to diverse industries including corporate, medical, hospitality, and education. With over 20 years of experience, we offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high-traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at BizChair.com to transform your business. Level up your game with Corsair, the global leader in high-performance gear for gamers, content creators, and PC enthusiasts. From award-winning PC components to premium streaming equipment, smart lighting, and esports coaching services, Corsair delivers an ecosystem designed for peak performance. Whether you're a casual gamer or a pro, alleviate your setup with Corsair. Shop now at Corsair.com. That's Corsair.com. Corsair. At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Born from a third-generation lighting family, we craft beautifully designed, premium lighting that's made to be affordable. Inspired by Grandma Mitzi's eclectic style, we're on a mission to make high-quality lighting accessible to all. Whether you're updating your space or adding a unique fixture, Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi. Founded in 1910, Samsonite is the world leader in durable, high-quality luggage and travel accessories. Made to the highest standards, our products won't let you down. We give you the confidence to get out there and explore. Inspired by the past, devoted to the present, and built to inspire a multi-generational future, Samsonite is here to elevate your journey. Travel with Samsonite and pack confidence every step of the way. Shop now at shop.samsonite.com. The grinder mentality that Randy and Brent Habert built into 44 Pro runs deep within our team. Every member shares a passion for the craft, the game, and most importantly, the player. When you step onto the field with a 44 Pro custom glove, you'll feel the difference. It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro. Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Join us at golfpartnerusa.com and discover why we're the trusted choice for golf lovers worldwide. That's GOLFPARTNERUSA.com. Golf Partner.
Since 2003, Bluehost has been empowering people to harness their brands online with innovative web hosting solutions. Trusted by over 2 million users, we're the longest-running WordPress.org recommended host. With Bluehost, you get a safer, better web experience, supported by the world's most popular site builder, and backed by our commitment to open source projects. Visit Bluehost.com today and take your website to the next level.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Having a fun time with Bubba and Mike here on stage. But right now I'm going to kind of skip over to the sports department. We call the presidential suite, the press box. Pete, you have a name for your studio, Pete?
Sure.
What is the name of your studio?
Well, I said I'm not sure if it's the penthouse or the outhouse, but I'm here. Probably leaning way more towards the outhouse.
I'm going to say you're a little bit higher class. I think you've got indoor plumbing.
There you go.
I love it. What was the big talk yesterday? What did you get off the crowd?
Well, yesterday we talked about the fact that Luka Doncic made his debut for the Lakers. And, you know, Mavs fans, a lot of fans went to the game and protested. So Luka played his first game in L.A., and the Mavericks had their game back at home. And people got thrown out of American Airlines Arena for protest.
Right.
Mark Cuban was there. And even though Mark Cuban is not, he's only like 20-some% owner right now. And he didn't sign off on that trade, but he was there sticking up for the Mavericks GM and telling people to sit down and shut the F up. So it was a real melee. That was 2 nights ago. So we talked about that yesterday.
What's coming up today?
Today we're going to talk a little bit about the Cowboys and a little bit more about the Mavs. Dak Prescott said yesterday, it's so funny how this stuff goes. And you know this stuff, Zach, from just doing publicity stuff. Dak is at a children's cancer event yesterday. So that's great, right? He's doing good stuff. But then somebody asks him about where the Cowboys are headed in the future as compared to the Eagles or the Commanders. And he says, hey, we're pretty good. I think we're right there. And everybody climbs all over his ass, right? Yeah, what's he supposed to say? So we're going to talk a little bit about that and talk about what the Cowboys do need this offseason.
Well, I tell you what, I can't wait to listen today and find out more about the Mavericks and more about the Cowboys. I'm ready. When does I know it's a long way off, but when does people start reporting to camp again for the 25-26 season?
Well, that'll be July 22nd. But if you like baseball, pitchers and catchers are reporting to spring training this week. So we're not much longer for that. Yeah.
And I hate to bring this up. We talked about it the other day, I think, with Scotty when you were out. But is it the USFL or is it just?
Well, it's like the oh God, it's the USFL and like these two leagues.
XFL.
So it's like the UFL. I think it's the UFL.
Okay, and they start real soon. If you like football, it's going to come back.
Yeah, and you can go to see them play right up the road in Dallas. Yeah.
I heard it was a fun time. I ran into some friends the other night at the Super Bowl, and they said that either last year or year before they went to some big championship game for it down at San Antonio, and tickets were very reasonable, and they just had a great time.
It's a great those games. I'm telling you, like whether it's a women's basketball game for Baylor or the Dallas Wings, the WNBA, or that football league. You don't want to break the bank to take your kids to an experience of a live sports event. So those are perfect to take your kids to.
Well, Pete, great talking to you, and have a great show. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, my man.
Bye-bye. Pete Sousa show comes on right after our show. He talks all about sports today. He's going to talk about the Cowboys and talk about the Mavericks. I got Bubba and Mike on the stage. Are you guys into sports? Do y'all watch the Super Bowl at all?
Sadly, yes.
Yeah, it was pretty much.
It was sad.
It was
yes,
sad.
it was.
I think that's,
I was thinking this is going to be the greatest game ever, and it just turned out to be boring.
Yeah.
And to me, the halftime show turned out to be boring as well.
Yeah, it was
different, very different.
Very different.
To me,
in other words, not entertaining.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's kind of very unmusical, I thought.
Yes.
Let me ask you a
exactly
question.
Right.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
What is your favorite halftime show ever? The Super
Oh
Bowl?
Lord. I don't know, but I know this, that it was in late 90s.
Okay.
It was Travis Tritt, Tanya Tucker, Clint Black, and Winona.
Right.
That was a great show. I do remember that.
Yeah.
I think the most interesting was the year that Janet Jackson's boobie fell out.
Figures.
I think it was forced out. I think that was a
Yeah, it didn't just fall out.
That was
right.
That was an inner office.
Yeah. Hey, before
message.
you do another song, tell us about you guys. How people can kind of keep up with you, or maybe get the CD, or find out more about you guys.
Oh, sure. Actually, we have a website which is bubbawithsauce.com, and you can go there. You can stream it. You can download it. We'll actually send you one if you want us to sign one and send it to you. And of course, you can see a lot of our history, and there's pictures and live podcasts that we've done, and all these other things. And well, that's how you can get in contact with us if you like.
Right.
And we'd like to chat back and forth with you.
And especially you like the people to reach out to you that want to have you come out and pay you lots of money.
Hasn't happened yet.
Hey, the check's in the mail, right?
I've heard that.
Yes.
Also
how about
have
another song here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Do one.
Now, this is going to be our last song, right?
This is it right here.
Okay, this is kind of a country song, so we're going to kind of dedicate this to you.
I like that.
Because we know how long you were in big time in the country.
Yep, love me some country. I always say there's only two kinds of music, country and western.
This song is a song that's kind of about a guy that just keeps trying, but doesn't get what he wants.
Okay.
Okay. I tried. Looking for a girl that wants to be true. I sure was hoping it was gonna be you. I think I've done everything I could. It don't always work when you're trying to do good. But I tried, but some things never change. I met her in a joint when I was feeling down. It gave me some hope when she kept coming around. Times like that when you're feeling blue, you shouldn't have things that you ought not do. Being alone can drive you crazy, make you believe what you want to believe. Maybe that's why sometimes there's heartbreak in the end. I'm on my own, oh no, I'm all alone. I'm on my own. It ain't the first time this has happened to me. I guess that's the way it's just gonna be. A girl comes along and she catches your eye. Here we go again and I'm wondering why. But I tried, I tried, but some things never change, and I'm wondering why. Yes, I'm wondering why. I keep wondering why. Why even try? The Lord knows I tried. Yes, you know I tried.
Nice. Nice. Who wrote that song?
We did.
Together. Huh? I like that. That's a good one right there.
Thank you. I knew you'd like that one.
I'd like that one, yeah. Bubba with sauce.
That's it.
I love it. I love you guys. And I want to say thank you so much for coming in. I know it's a time of the morning when you probably either sleep in or you have to go to work.
Well, he works.
It didn't really affect me much, though. Thank you.
he's up there going,
and we want to thank everybody
let us
for watching
sing more
us today, too. We really appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, thanks for having us. We really appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely. And good luck with the new music, the new CD. And, you were talking a little bit about podcasting and,
Yes, sir.
and doing things like that. So is there a chance that we may see a Bubba and Sauce podcast?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's what we're working on. But see, the thing about it is in our studio, Mike's studio, It's kind of small, so when we're recording and practicing and stuff, we have instruments in the main room.
Right.
But then when we do the videos and stuff, we have to take everything out and kind of restructure it. And so we're working on that now. So
that's
we'll let
great.
you know. Maybe you'll come and be on our show.
Oh, absolutely.
Come on.
Yeah. And then you guys come back on the show and talk about the podcast, sing some more music.
betcha.
Love you guys. Appreciate it so much for coming on.
I mean, God bless you. Thank you so much.
Bless
sir.
you
We
guys.
really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
And thanks for bringing up memories of the James Gang. Oh,
Yes,
my
sir.
gosh. I had all their albums back in those days. That was right before I turned to disco. I don't know what happened to me. But anyway.
Something
Something.
spectacular happened for sure.
It's the best way to meet girls, right?
I think I went from the James Gang to Cool in the Gang. I don't know what happened.
Well, that's good.
Bubba and Sauce right there. Hey, we're going to play a little music video. We're going to come back. It's a classic music video from right here at the Texas Music Cafe. I'm going to share some Who's Going to Be Where musicians this coming Valentine Friday night and Saturday night. I'll talk to you about that. And then my buddy Jim Alvarado is upstairs. Going to get him down here to talk about what's coming up because he's going to fill in for me while I'm away on vacation in lovely Hawaii next couple of weeks. We'll talk to him and about Troubadour Radio. We're going to talk about that coming up. Stick around. Keep it right here. Zack Owen Show.
Thank you.
I never could explain why mamas love their babies after they've got babies of their own. Her sons still love their daddies long after they're gone. And I sure can't explain where we went wrong. It seemed like the perfect pair sat down at that kitchen table. I smiled at sure every perfect flaw. But the road called out to me just like a siren I was drawn to. It needed arms to hold you and I was gone. There's a shoebox of your things there in the closet. Piece of me you forgot to leave behind. I used to believe I'd smell the flowers, see the trees. How could this all be a grand design? I never could explain how the fire in the bottle helped to drown my sorrows all night long. And I could figure out how doves fly, but I'd never know the reason why. I still hear your name in their somber song. There's a shoebox of your things there in the closet. Piece of me you forgot to leave behind. I used to believe I'd smell the flowers, see the trees. How could this all be a grand design? There's a shoebox of your things there in the closet. Piece of me you forgot to leave behind. flowers, see the trees. How could this all be a grand design? I used to believe I'd smell the flowers, see the trees.
That's Jordan Tyler Haynes and the Kitchen Choir. That's a mouthful, man. They got to shorten that down. Hey, before we jump in and talk, Jim Alvarado here, we call him the old avocado guy. There's a pit somewhere in there.
I know it.
Just
somewhere.
like an avocado. But we got to get your thoughts on this. It was announced yesterday early in the morning or day before about the boys from Oklahoma, Turnpike Troubadours, Cross Canadian, Wade Bowen are going to all be at Baylor Stadium out there for a big concert in August.
It just brought up cold chills on my arms because I'm telling you, Zach, that is the hottest show of the decade. Not the year, but of the decade, because Cross Canadian Ragweed were told they were never going to get back together again, but never say never. After 15 years, they're back.
Wow.
And they're billing on top of Turnpike Troubadours, who's huge.
It's huge.
Huge.
We had Turnpike at a Zach and Jim blowout, and they were just great. And I knew they were going to explode. This has been several years ago. And like you said, to have them on the bill. And Wade Bowen. And then there's 2 or 3 other groups.
Of Cody Canada.
Yep.
They're both married to their sisters. His
not
wife
not
and
the
their
same
wife.
one.
No, but...
Not the same sister.
No, Cody's sister, or Cody's wife is sister of Wade's wife.
Yeah. That's going to be a great show.
Yeah, man, awesome. American Aquarium, Shane Smith and the Saints, Yellowstone Stars.
Yeah, that's right.
And so with tickets, I think, will be going on sale soon. You have to pre-register for them, and I'm telling you, folks, it's going to sell out within an hour or two.
Yeah, it's going to be huge. End of August is the actual
I bet they
date.
might even try to do second show.
You never know.
They said, let's sell out the first show. That's what Cody Canada said on his Facebook yesterday.
I think that's great.
Let's
that's
sell
great.
out show 1 and let's see what happens.
Hey, exciting. I just got word this morning from Mike upstairs that you can now watch, listen, whatever, listen to the show on Troubadour Radio.
I heard this morning. Congratulations, man.
How does that happen if somebody wants to find it?
You go to live365.com. I'm going to tell you that's the best way to go to, and download the app. You can download Live 365 app in any app store, Google or Android. Download the app, the radio app. There's a radio and broadcast. You want to download the radio app, and I'm telling you, once you do, you search Troubadour Country Radio. Save it as your favorite, and it's CarPlay friendly. So every time you get in your car, it starts playing on Troubadour.
I love it.
And now we have Zack Owen Show live,
Woohoo!
8 to 10, Monday through Friday, live on Troubadour Country Radio. So right now we're live on Troubadour.
I love it. I love it. Jim, you've always been a great friend, a good guy, a great friend of the city of Waco and Central Texas, a great friend of the Texas music and red dirt scene. And you're going to be filling in for me while I'm off on vacation. Can you give us a little, maybe a hint of who's going to be on?
Man, I'm telling you, we have a pretty good lineup next week. We have Ryder Grimes, which is a young man. I think he just might have turned 19 or 20 years old. Then we have Jesse Robb Jr., who is best friends and great singer-songwriter with Cody Johnson.
Wow.
So he wrote a lot of Cody Johnson's first hits.
Holy cow.
At the very beginning. He still writes for Cody, but not as much because he writes for himself more.
Yeah.
We have a newcomer. His name is Clay Airy. He'll be here on Friday. And then one of my favorite new ones is David Lewis. He'll be here, I believe, on Wednesday or Thursday. I think Thursday.
That's great. Any big plans for Valentine this Friday?
Man, I got to go to work. I told my wife, hey, we're going to do a breakfast Valentine because I have to go to work that afternoon. We're headed to Houston, Texas with William Clark Green. Got a big show up there at Kopach Brewing Company in Houston.
I love it. Well, have fun. Have a good week on the air here on the Zack Owen Show. And thank you again so much for coming in this morning. And thanks for filling in for me. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you for the invite, man.
And let's listen to the
Troubadour
Country
Radio.
Yeah, I love it.
Go download the app, live365.com.
All right, we'll catch you back in the morning on a Thursday. Miss you, Jim. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Keep the music playing.